Very happy to have my brother Stuart here today from Charlotte, and he's here to talk about our piano teacher, Annyce Worsham.
Thank you. Oh man, that's going to be a hard act to follow here, all these people, but we're, what an impressive group of musicians that we're honoring today. This is really incredible, I think. We're just all so fortunate to have a talented group that taught us and provided us with such incredible music in our churches and our community, and just really blessed, I think, with all of that. But I'm honored to make this presentation today about Annyce Worsham. As Bane said, she was our piano teacher for many years, from elementary school through high school, although you hear me play today, you wouldn't know that. But I have many fond memories of piano lessons at her house there across the street from the former Central Elementary School. So I know some of you folks in this room have those same memories. But anyway, those were good times. Annyce was born in the community of Ruffin in Rockingham County here in North Carolina. She attended and graduated from Ruffin schools, and her mother taught her Latin, French, and English, as well as music during the summers. She graduated from Greensboro College with a Bachelor of Arts in Music, and then continued her education at the Juilliard School of Music, the Peabody Institute, and Chicago Music College, so she was quite accomplished. She began teaching piano at Albemarle Senior High in 1930, hard to believe, and later taught at Central Elementary before teaching private piano lessons for most of her career. She taught piano here in Stanley County for 60 years, and she had a wonderful impact on so many students during that time. She was very passionate about teaching piano. Her students remember her desire for them to understand and enjoy piano music. I remember her telling me one time at one of my lessons that, with other musical instruments, you can play only one part, but with the piano, it's like having the full orchestra with you all the time. And so I had a better appreciation of that when I played trumpet in Mr. Hals's band years later. But another favorite saying of hers was, now take a small portion of the piece and then you can master that. And good advice, it helps students learn the difficult parts first, and before breaking those hard parts down into small parts first, rather, and then putting it all together. So she had a good touch with that. She also utilized manuscripts of piano works which she had studied at Juilliard, Peabody, and Chicago, along with the study notes written by some of the most famous notable pianists of the early 1900s. She inspired many of her students to continue their music education and become concert artists. So, as I said earlier, I did not become one of those, but she really was very accomplished and very good at her work. She was a founding member of the Albemarle chapter of the National Guild of Piano Teachers. That guild promotes excellence in piano music, performance rather, by having guild auditions judged by a guild faculty member, where students perform pieces. Those were held annually each spring. Those would be done at her home there that I mentioned earlier. And those were key to the development of the students, along with her famous annual piano recitals there at Albemarle Senior High Auditorium. She was a faculty member of the Guild and also served 2 terms as the president of the North Carolina Guild of Piano Teachers. She taught piano here at her home until she was 92 years old, so quite a long career. She was also a faithful member of Central United Methodist Church, so common thread through Central United for a lot of these folks. She, faced with declining health, she lived her last years at the Lutheran home here in Albemarle and died at the age of 96. She's buried alongside her sister who she was very close to in Worsham. So, just wrapping that up, she devoted her life to teaching piano, inspiring her students, and left a lasting impression on music history in Albemarle and Stanley County as well. Thanks.